Hello and welcome back to another video on Attractions with Ash, where today I'm in a very quiet train carriage heading up to Crewe, where I'm going to be taking a very special train ride down to Cardiff. So, without further ado, let's get up to Crewe. Made it to Crewe. So we've just made a brief stop at Hereford. Probably about halfway through the journey now. Got about an hour left on this. It's been a really good journey so far, despite a slight hiccup at Crewe, where unfortunately, obviously I wasn't expecting to get the first class service on the way down here, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case, which is unfortunate. I have been told, though, that it is on the way back. I will be getting, hopefully, fingers crossed, by a three-course meal on the way back. As a consolation, I suppose, I do still get to ride on a Class 197, which I haven't been on for a while. I think the last time I rode on one of these for the Transport for Wales was probably when I went to Stretton, and that was, well, probably about a year and a half ago now. Absolutely ages ago. So yeah, I don't get to ride on these very often. So it's still quite a nice train. And if I just show you over here, out here, still quite nice views. This is why I picked this route specifically that I wanted to do, because it's just beautiful out here. You can't really see very well at the moment because there's all like bushes in the way. But well, eventually it will clear up, hopefully, so I can show you. Here we go. Yeah, well, you can kind of see there. There you go. So after what was actually quite a pleasant journey down here, in the end I've made it here to the centre of Cardiff, and fittingly the first place I've come to is actually the last place I came to on my last trip to Cardiff. If you haven't already seen that video from last year, I come here to this lovely park just outside of the museum, just over there, as you can see, and I think that's where I'm going to be going first today, as I didn't really get much chance to go around there last time around. It was, I only got about like 10 to 15 minutes, if that really. It was very much a whistle-stop tour that time around, but this time I'm going to take it a bit slower, and hopefully it's nice and cool in there, because it is absolutely baking. I really did appreciate the air conditioning on the train, to be fair. Now, yeah, I'm absolutely roasting So I ended up spending a good couple of hours there in the museum. I wanted to make sure I definitely took it all in, and I wanted to be as relaxing as possible. So I didn't really do much filming in there. I just took a couple of B-roll shots that I'll just play over while I'm talking right now. But yeah, it was really nice. I'm glad I got the second opportunity to go around there properly this time, not rushing around like I did last time. But it's really nice and really interesting. I'm not. I'm definitely far from an expert on most of the stuff that was exhibited in there. It was kind of similar, really, I guess, to the National History Museum when I went there the end of last year. Actually, probably not too long after I went in there, probably about a week afterwards. But anyway, yeah, quite similar to that, to be honest. But all the artifacts were quite interesting. I suppose, with any of these museums, the most interesting thing that I find is probably the art gallery. Just have a look, and because there's not really much information you have to take in there. Of course, there is information if you want to read it, but the paintings just kind of speak for themselves, I guess. So I guess that's probably why I prefer those to the other artifacts in the museum. But overall, it was a really fun visit, and I guess for a free attraction, you can't really complain. But yeah, it was really good, and I've just had a bit of lunch now because I was absolutely starving after coming out of that. And yeah, time is really flying by at the moment. I think it's just gone 3 o'clock now in the afternoon. So I've been here about 3 hours already. I've got here, pretty much quarter to midday. So yeah, it's certainly a quick day today. A quick day. But I'm definitely making the most of it so far, which is good after a bit of a stumble, of course, earlier. But we're moving on. It's my birthday, so we've got to move on and try and make it the best day possible. And so far, I think it's proving to be just that. So I've just been round the main apartments and Bankston Hall of Cardiff Castle, and it's quite interesting. I have to say, I do love going around my castles. It's always very interesting. It was a bit shorter than I was expecting, to be honest. I think I only felt like I was in there about half an hour or so there wasn't really a lot. There was kind of like a ground floor level as you walked in, and you kind of had a library study area. And you went to first, then you went up the stairs, where most of the things to see were like the banqueting hall and so on. But yeah, it didn't really last that long, so I guess it gives me more time to have a bit more of a walk round and see what else is here and relax a bit more, because I'm just constantly worried about trying to make my train this evening, and hopefully everything goes all right with that. But yeah, it's lovely out here. Managed to find a nice bit of shade here at the moment. I'll probably take 5. Done quite a bit of walking today.
See you on Friday. See you Friday. It's alright.
Une scène, je crois. À moins qu'il y ait une scène de côté.
Well, that just about completes my escapade around here at Cardiff Castle, and it has been absolutely delightful. I think I've got round here in just over a couple of hours. I think, yeah, I've absolutely sped round in the end, but still managed to get loads in and take in loads. Oh, sorry, it's so warm. It's so unbelievably warm, especially up there, up the castle ruins that I've just been at the top. Oh, it's a good view though, a good view. But my word, when it's a warm day like this, those steep steps, they become even more of a challenge, I tell you that. But just getting my breath back. Definitely need some water. But it's definitely been a lot of fun. And like I say, 13 quid for this, for walking around for a couple of hours around here. It's an absolute bargain, really. There's so much to do, so much to look at, so much information to take in. It's so fascinating. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back here and have maybe a guided tour next time, because I did see when I went into the castle area earlier, I caught up with one of the guided tours at the very end, which seemed quite interesting. So I'll have to probably do one of those next time, because I do like people talking at you with facts and history and whatnot. So yeah, that might be something to think about for next time. But for now, it's been quite a good experience, and I'm coming to the end of my day now, pretty much in Cardiff. It's just gone 5 o'clock. I've got about an hour or so left. I'll probably say about an hour and a half until I have to start making my way back to the train station. And fingers crossed this time the loco-hauled first class service will turn up, unlike this morning. Fingers crossed. So, with about 20 minutes to go until my train departs, I find myself back here at Cardiff Central. So, let's get inside the station and see if the train's turned up yet. Oh, here it comes. Oh. And quite a bit of a delay here, about 20 minutes or so. Actually, probably nearing on half an hour now, delay. But eventually it's come out of the depot and it's arrived. Here we are. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm so pleased this one's turned up at least. There we are, there's first class. That's where I'm going to be heading for in a moment. There it is. Let's get on. Oh. First things first, it is so cool in here. Both figuratively and literally. Here we are. First class. I believe this looks like the looks of things by the livery. It looks like
welcome on board.
I think ex-version trains East Coast. And by the signs, they look like they're in Virgin font anyway. So I'm guessing that might be where it's from before. But due to a delay, we picked up a half an hour delay. We're skipping some stops in South Wales. I'm going straight from after Newport. We're going straight to Hereford. But yeah, here we are in first class. Can't wait to. I'll just wait for them to come round now and hopefully place an order. So unfortunately, disaster has struck again. Unfortunately, I have picked the one evening service where they don't have a chef on board. So they have first class, but they don't have onboard dining on board. All they have is just some light snacks, which very kind hosts on board are given to me as part of my first class offering. But unfortunately, we've got some crisps, got them light salt crisps, and we've got light drinks included as well. So at least I'm not going home with nothing. But my luck is really annoying today. So. Well, it's been really relaxing anyway, watching the sun go down, travelling through the Welsh countryside anyway, so it's not been all bad. It's been a relatively comfortable ride as well, but I have got the first class menu here that I'll just have a read through, just for reference for next time. Here we are anyway. We have made it eventually to Crewe. What an incredibly long day. I'll tell you what, that is not bad going at all. Only 5 minutes late coming in to Crewe, considering it was about half an hour late coming out from the depot into Cardiff Central. That is not bad going. Proves that this is a great little runner.